All right. Fucking hell. I don't know how to do this. Hello, welcome to the Acoustic And Recorded Podcast. We have Waffle and V both mentally ill, and then we have Ansel who's missing for some reason. Okay, Waffle. What the fuck?
What
You
happened?
sub for follows up for one more month and said you should commit die. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. All right.
Hey, it's
Well,
true though.
I guess to start us off, we can just go into a topic. Okay, pick a number 1 through 8.
3.
No. Wait. Let's have some small talk. How was your day, Bopple?
I just woke up, brother.
Damn.
I
Ah,
don't know what you want me to say. I just woke up.
How
My
was
day
your
has
day,
been
Ludri?
there.
I qualified to round 4 of LGS preseason qualifier. Yippee!
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, fucking over this. All right, so do we want to go into the topics that I've set or the topics that I asked you guys to set?
Nah, fuck it. Just pick a number from 1 to
Nah,
like
nah, nah.
8,
Let's just
1 to
10.
8.
let's just use an RNG generator.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
sure.
Just
Let's do
fucking
this. All right.
random it. Fuck it, we ball.
Pick a number 1 to 8. It picks 6. Okay, so number 6 is if you could revive a random person from any location and any time period, when, where, and why.
So okay, wait. Any period, anything, right? So basically, all is
Yes,
fair
but it
game.
has to be a random person.
So basically, like if I know them personally, then that doesn't count. Basically, like I like what's that called? They cannot be related to me, I assume.
No, it's just a random person. Statistically, you would just get, I don't know, the average peasant
Oh,
or the
okay.
average
So a
working class
random
person.
person, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me. So basically, you want us to say like a time period, I assume.
Yes, time period and location.
Uh, Hold on. I need to check something.
Which one do you think would be the most interesting? B?
Honestly,
I
probably Robin
feel
Williams.
like. Oh,
Robin
actually,
Williams.
wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Wait, no.
great.
Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah,
Okay,
that does
yeah,
make
but
sense.
I see where you're going, but that misses the core concept of random person from
I
any location
feel
and any
okay.
time period.
I mean, okay. How? Wait, let me see the topic again.
It needs to be a random person.
For me, it would probably be China, but the time period is like during the prime of Sun Tzu. Okay, during the prime of Sun Tzu and before Qin Shi Huang is a thing. I need to make that very clear.
Okay,
Okay.
so if we are talking about it like that, probably some random as person from the Mayan period.
Why Mayan?
Oh, we
Why
don't know how
not?
they died.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
It's been a mystery ever since. Actually, wait, now that you say that, that's actually that. Okay, but here's the thing though. If you drag a person from the Mayan, like what's it called, area, right? They
Yeah.
wouldn't know that they are going like they're dying or they're going to die until like you told them, you know? Like
Yeah,
so
but
like
like at least we can ask them about more about their
Like the
what's
struggles
that
right
called?
now? Like
Yeah,
say the fucking crops aren't going that well right now.
we can ask them about their calendar. That will explain a lot how their calendars work.
Oh.
Maybe it just ended at 2012 because they run out of stone. Or
Oh.
like we can if we can understand more about their culture, like language, maybe it will just help us explain where did they go, you know?
Okay.
honestly, yeah. You're right, you're right. That does make sense.
If it were up to me, right, I would probably go like Roman era.
Actually,
in
wait, yeah, now
the
that you're right,
in the
Roman
peak
would actually
time
be
of
interesting as
like
well.
Plato, Seneca, just see how they are. Like you don't know how popular they were back then, you know? Like everyone knows how popular they are now, but like it's very hard to quantify how popular someone is without the internet. You
Yeah,
know?
makes
Okay.
sense. Makes sense.
Okay. A random person from any location and time period, right?
Yeah.
Does this include future?
No. It needs to be before. So you could pick, 0 BC, birth of Jesus Christ
Them and ask them if like
in
this
fucking
Jesus guy is
Jerusalem.
real.
Yeah. That sort of
Mm,
thing.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
I still think China would be really fine, right? Like somewhere like after. I think the time would be like around what's that called? The middle point where Sun Tzu is like teaching like all the other people and like what's it called? Even because I feel like even if you don't get Sun Tzu himself, right?
Hmm.
You will most likely get someone who's heard of like Sun Tzu's like shit, right? Even if you're a peasant.
Yeah.
Because like what's it called? People are going to like learn from it. So you can
Yeah.
learn like a lot about like what's it called? Sun Tzu, like from that person alone. You don't even need Sun Tzu. But if you somehow manage to get Sun Tzu, then even better. You can actually genuinely tell him about like ask him about
Yeah.
stuff.
If I did get Sun Tzu though, I would probably ask how the fuck did he get, all of these methods of warfare? Because like
Mm-hmm.
you get told nowadays that Sun Tzu's book, The Art of War, is still very relevant,
Yep.
like until this day. So like it's
Maybe
just
he's
how ahead of its time was it really? Which is also why I want to go like Roman era because it all stuck a lot. Like Homer's The Odyssey, that's a very popular book actually,
Makes
and
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Christopher Nolan is actually doing a movie on that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
Goddamn. Huh.
and it's called Yes Salty. Yeah, thanks.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right, so that's one topic down. I guess you can go on to just another one. So this time we can pick uh either you or V's one. So we're gonna have you guys pick a side of a coin.
it's
Uh,
Okay, your tails.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Fucking course the person like is stupid. Like I can't even say that word on stream, or else they're just gonna get
All right, we got
instantly fucking
heads.
banned.
So V's topic, right, is how social media ruin perception of reality.
Honestly, this is like a pretty. I wouldn't say easy. It's just like an interesting topic to like talk about.
Hmm. I mean, it's very relevant right now.
Yeah, I feel like what's it called? If you attributed this to pre-COVID, right? This is like a really fucking useless topic to talk about. But like
Yeah, but like after
post-COVID,
COVID,
yeah,
yeah.
post-COVID is definitely like one of the most major like what's it called? Uh thing because everyone got stuck into homes.
Yeah.
And so people just started like what's it called going onto like fucking social media like Discord, like Discord, Skype, all that, like Twitter, all that bullshit. And like some people genuinely made like that shit their job.
Hmm.
Like don't get me wrong, I feel I want to like work less as like the next person, but like the fact that you can genuinely get money off of like TikTok live and survive off of that, I think is just kind of really funny and really stupid.
Yeah, it's like that fucking the woman who did the ice cream so good thing. Yeah, she
Oh
made a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
fucking money from that, and then she funneled it into like OnlyFans and shit. Like, personally, I wouldn't, but like, she makes a lot of fucking money. I just know that for a fucking fact, so it's crazy actually.
Yeah, yeah.
And another way is because of the rise of short form content, like
Mm-hmm.
Instagram Shorts, no wait, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. They fucking exploded. Like TikTok was honestly the only like really short form content area before then, but now everyone wants in on that shit. And I
Mm-hmm.
heard recently that YouTube is prioritizing shorts content over long form content. So the amount of content we're consuming, right, is just ever in like going into our brain. So
Mm-hmm.
besides from like a couple good videos, you have like a lot of slop now, which is
Mm-hmm.
kinda meh. Because okay, some are really nice, but the garbage really overpowers the good content. Any thoughts?
I mean,
See,
it depends on what content you consume, right? And the algorithm. So if like your content is like really dog shit, or like it's kind of you should know. But
I mean,
my point is like the perception of reality is like more like uh how do I say it? Like everybody be like, oh, you need to get rich at 16 or you need to get rich at like 20. Your life need to be like this and that. I mean
Oh yeah,
everybody was just like
yeah, true, true.
depressed,
you just
fuck
see
man.
everyone
Being so
like yeah,
successful and like everything you have no idea which one is real, which one's fake.
yeah. Like now you can see online, like I saw this recently, right? Magnus Carlsen fought or like played against the
Oh, the
fucking
Team Liquid, I
three. No,
think.
yeah, but he played against a fucking 3-year-old, bro. A literal 3-year-old, and he's like
Okay, okay, no,
1600
no,
rated
you have
Indian
to
kid.
understand. You have to understand.
So
Beating up children is fine, so as long as you get paid for it. Like if you do it and then you don't get any money, it's like really bad, you know. But if you get paid, why not,
Bro,
right?
I mean,
this
I
just
guess
remind
yeah,
me of
but
that meme, the guy from like USSR beating up a children, not beating
oh,
up, beating him
What
in
the
his chest,
fuck?
and then the meme be like, why is there a final boss music?
Oh yeah, I
oh
know
my
that one.
gosh,
That's good.
oh my
Also,
god.
thinking about like what Des said, right? Like fucking Vine or Snapchat. I feel like Vine and Snapchat are also like what's it called really important. But the thing was, TikTok was so relevant because it came out like at like the exact time and gave so many like what's they called people the free road to freedom. You know, like even if you were popular on Vine, like
Mhm.
it really meant jack shit back then because like even if you were popular on Vine, right? What the fuck are you going to do with like the Vine popularity? All the best way you would earn money is by making merch of like the meme. But like the thing is, the people who like the meme and the people who want to like buy your merch are like substantially kind of different people. And then I'm not even gonna comment on Snapchat. Like I know Snapchat is live, but you can't get any money off that. And like to be fair, there are people who like know what Snapchat is and use it extensively, and there are the people who legitimately have no idea what the fuck Snapchat is, like me. I should have had
Mm,
no idea what Snapchat was until like I went into uni, right? And like one of
yeah.
my lecturers was like, "You have to submit your answers to Snapchat." I straight up fucking asked one of my friends, "What the fuck is Snapchat?" I had never heard of it until now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And
Wait,
then
but
like, what?
I'm sorry, but what university has you submit something through Snapchat?
The lecturer is like kind of interesting. The lecturer is just interesting, I will say.
It's not like some
In,
Google
in,
Drive type thing. It's not Snapchat.
No, no, no. You had to submit the answers through Snapchat. What I mean by that is like you have to what's that called? Snap a picture directly, like on
Mm,
to send to him, like on
okay.
Snapchat. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking. This is
bro, you can
literally
just
what
do on
happened.
those meme, turn it to a lecture. I'm doing your work right now with a thumbs up. And then the word just like in the middle.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
Right.
mean,
But the reason that Vine is that is because of like they never monetize it for like their
yeah,
content creators, and then everybody just leaves the platform.
yeah. Also, I felt like what's that called? Vine's death has to like be attributed to one more thing. But if like we talk about that, that's gonna be like literally like an entire other hour. So I'll
yeah.
refrain. Like I think Dudry knows what I mean. There's that like whole conspiracy about like what's it called? TikTok or like something else, I believe, shutting down like what Vine is, and then that's a whole nother fucking like chunk of shit I'm not gonna talk about.
And also back to the people getting rich part. Yeah, you see all over online, oh, this guy's like 18. He's made $1 million already. Like you there's like 10,000 different people doing that.
True.
So it makes you
Honestly,
feel
true.
left behind.
True.
And like
And more of it
It-
is actually like for me, it's in the car community. You're like, these people are like 16 and they have like Subarus. They're like, oh my god, Evo. Or some of them are Lambo. They're driving to school. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
what the fuck are they doing to be able to
reminds me.
afford that?
That reminds me. People are way too comfortable, like in like this social media online type of world, to like what's that called? Share fucking everything. Like okay. Here's the thing, right? I'm not sure if y'all saw on Twitter, but what's that called? I believe it was Utah. I believe it was Utah that had like a conspiracy, like not a conspiracy, sorry, like a whole what's that called? It was just basically trending on Twitter for like an entire like nearly 2 weeks ish because someone was like, oh, I think it was Utah. I just forgot like which uni it was. I just know. Okay, I think V knows this. You know those unis where they send you to if like what was that called again? You don't have like a lot of money and are like B40 or something, I believe.
Wait.
Oh, he's gone.
I think he's thinking.
Is he thinking?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You know those like unis where like you can only join if you're like B40 or something? You know what B40 is, right?
Yeah. The bottom 40% income of
Yeah,
like
yeah. You know those unis, right? Those kind of unis?
Yeah.
Because they provide like what's that called? Financial like aid to like the people and whatnot. So like
Yeah.
the one thing is there was an entire fucking like time where there was an entire time where like one of the students was like, oh, I joined this kind of uni, but I'm not actually B40, I'm actually U40 or like one of the actually rich ones because it
Oh
saves me a lot of
yeah.
money. I think you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what
No.
happened.
Yeah. There's actually one of my dorm mates. His dad's works at Singapore, so he's making like 3.5 because the currency value and all that bullshit. And he asked one of his friends or like get one of the what's that called? The work, not the work form. The salary form of his dad's friend and pretended to be B40 and receive a bunch of fucking benefits from it, especially at getting more money at PTPTN. You know what PTPTN is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he received way more, and then he's like spending a lot. I'm like, bro, okay. And then every time he's asking me, why you do this and that?
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay,
kind of crummy.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
on the note of that type of stuff, right? One thing I saw with Twitter, which I think is kind of stupid, is Malay people like complaining people in like T20 shouldn't get scholarships
Benefits.
because they're rich and they can afford it. You know, just make them pay. But like, they got the scholarship. They were smart enough to get the scholarship. You know, so it's like
Okay,
they do somewhat earn it. You know,
Yeah.
okay,
it's not
okay,
like their parents paid off the fucking institution to just let them in.
True.
okay. Depends though. If you're in a public university, I feel like if there is a limited scholarship, they should prioritize the one for B40. And if there's still spot and the T20 people still earn it, they should give it to them. Sure,
Mm,
True.
yeah,
go for it. But if you're in a private university and you want a
yeah,
scholarship, just go for the T20 scholarship because private is damn expensive. And if like because I'm not in a private university or any sort, like you guys know. So I feel like okay, even if the student honestly, I changed my mind. If you're in a private university, they should prioritize the B40 or like the M40 student first before benefiting the T20. Like, okay, sure, we'll give them a chance if they earn it, right?
yeah,
But we should prioritize those who actually like earn it, and it's
and
like
yeah, need it.
yeah,
But like, you can just let the T20 people in. Like,
as
they
well
don't
if
need to have
there's
a
still
scholarship.
remaining spots for it.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
One thing I also figured about social media ruining our perception of reality, right? It is so easy to spread propaganda
Misinformation.
nowadays. Yeah,
Oh.
misinformation and propaganda.
my God.
You don't even know if it's propaganda now because everyone's just like, ah ha ha ha. Oh yeah, true. And then it's like, yeah, you agree with something someone else told you, and now the way you think is because of that. So that
I can
is
agree.
like,
This happened to me. Before TikTok, I was using Douyin, like the Chinese TikTok basically. And let's just say they are both media can paint each country a really different picture. And that affected how I was thinking about each country before I swap. I won't elaborate more on that because it's a bit sensitive, and let's not get Dewsbury banned on this in this tweet.
okay. Okay, I'm assuming Bopple is going to get,
Going to get his food.
yeah. So we'll just talk on like a small topic. Okay. What do you think the best type of shoe is? We have Converse, normal shoes, like
Okay, in
fucking
what
Air,
area though?
like Jordans is like normal.
Okay, what? Okay, when you said like best type of shoe, right?
No,
In
no,
what
no.
way?
Just overall. Like you could wear it to X, Y, and Z. It would be very comfortable and
Gotta
somewhat
give it to
stylish.
Nike, bro. Gotta give it to Nike.
Eh, I mean,
Look, okay, just look at Air Force. Everybody wear it, and if you personally you learn how to style a bit, you know
True.
white shoes goes with everything.
Shoes.
yeah, but like white. Okay, we're talking about best type of shoes.
Like best brand or like best type of shoe, yes. And he said it's like overall, what type of shoe is the best?
Like what
And
you can wear
I
to X, Y, and Z. What looks the best and
I
what
feel
is
like
most comfortable.
probably sports shoes.
no, but I was saying like Air Force One, you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those Nike Air Forces. Okay, but I do feel like they have like a limited factor being the price.
Yeah, the price is definitely
He-
on the expensive side.
I'm not gonna lie, it's good as shit. You know, like I've had a friend who legitimately has like Nike Air Forces, and like they're literally so good. But the thing is, the price, man, the price. Like I am not paying like fucking 300 to 400 Malaysian ringgit for like a fucking shoe that I'm gonna wear like once or twice, and I'm gonna be like if this thing breaks, I'm wasting my money, bro. Hell no. I ain't
No,
doing
but
that.
I wear it every day though.
Jesus Christ.
I definitely
I mean,
like.
it's just
For me, I
I see.
kind of like Crocs. Like the okay.
Okay. That's so funny.
Because like
Okay.
you can just slip them on, and then you can like go
Okay,
anywhere with them. I go
okay.
to
If
the
that's the
movies with
case,
them.
I
if
mean,
that's the case,
if you go to a funeral with Crocs, I think like you have an issue, man. I don't know. That's just you.
I Is it bad to say that I have?
Oh my fucking guys! When Dutry eventually dies, can we just put his ass in like a suit and put Crocs on?
Oh
Like,
my
like don't
god.
even put shoes, just put Crocs on his ass. And then like when they eventually like fucking die, don't even open his like don't even open the head. Just open like the fucking foot area, and then like let people walk in, and then like they look at him and just go, "What are those?"
I mean, there's also like slip-ons, like slip-on shoes.
okay. If you are talking about like slippers or like Crocs, I gotta give it to Birkenstock. Look, okay, it's really expensive. I won't deny it. Right,
It's
one
good though.
pair is like 300 to 400, but I have a pair that I wore for 6 years since I was 15, and it's still good. I still wear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like okay, that's another thing I feel like is like really important for like shoes, right? It's like the price to like the performance ratio. I feel like what's that called? I don't know if this is like true for all shoes, but I feel like the more expensive the shoe is, the better it's going to last. I'm not sure. I only buy like
Oh
uh
no 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 no
medium
no
price shoes, so I'm not sure about that. Someone told me that though, but I feel like it's definitely a lie.
No. It's definitely 100% a lie.
I don't feel. There's no
My
way,
okay.
right?
Here's the thing with my Nikes, right? Like my
Yeah.
Air Force. Sure, I wear it every day, but one part of it, it like have like it already the you can see the string coming out of the shoe because you know some part of it is like made out of string and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That part I so annoying. I only bought it for like it's only a week and it's really like that. I was like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, after Nike, I probably won't buy Nike again. Like
Ah,
after if I need to buy a new shoe, I probably won't buy the Air Force again. If you're
What about
talking
Under
about like
Armour?
just casual, but
What about
never wore
Under
them.
Armour?
Never wore them.
They're pretty good. I feel like. Although the ones I bought are like cheap. Oh.
Uh,
oh my god.
Wrong chat.
Yeah, I think you came to the wrong one.
okay, you know what? Let me just set the edit channel. Let me just create a new thing. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Keep
So,
saying.
so you all agree that right? Fucking sports shoes or like Air Force Ones are the best, right?
Yeah,
I
I
mean, Air
could say
Force One
so.
isn't really a sports shoe. It's more like a casual wear sneakers,
Yeah,
right?
it's okay. It's more so like it looks like a sports shoe, but it's more like a shoe that's built for like whatever, you know. If that makes sense.
General
That's why it's
purpose.
so expensive.
Oh,
It's good, but still, that's why it's so expensive.
what would you?
As a driver, I will give it to Puma. Puma Speedster.
I feel like Puma's good, but like it also depends on what you use Puma for, right? Because I've heard Puma is dog shit for sports. I don't know though. I don't do sports, so I could be wrong on that.
Their driving shoe is not bad.
Hmm.
I
I wouldn't
had
know.
like Nike Air Maxes, I think, but
To boost your height.
no, motherfucker. The Nike Air Max 97. Wait, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck? They're that expensive? Jesus Christ, 869 ringgit?
They are. That's the thing.
So,
Yeah.
uh,
Damn.
my
This rich bastard knew it.
no. It was a hand me down from my older brother, and so like I use that for sports. But then recently, the soles broke. My mother got like new
The
soles.
souls?
Yeah,
Oh, the souls.
yeah, they
Oh,
ripped
I thought you
off.
meant SOLE. I thought you meant the souls. I was like,
Oh,
what the fuck? The souls are your mother? What the fuck?
Nah, bro,
bro,
it's the
bro turned
souls of
into
the
a
bro.
Fucking
It's the souls of the children that worked on it, bro.
fucking necromancy just to bring out the shoes.
he no, like, when he wear it, he's just become the welcome back, guys. It's Bob the Necromancer, and today we're unboxing. You
I
guys know that meme, right?
oh my god. Yeah, I definitely think right. Those shoes are really good, but then once the soles ripped out, right? My mother got like off-brand soles back in. It's not that good, but
Oh yeah.
okay, it's mid. You know,
I feel
I
like what's that called? I feel like the shoes quality is like what's it called? It's like less problematic than like I feel like the quality of like the soles are like a lot more important than like the
mm,
quality outside in a way.
yeah, because then
Because
your
to be
feet
fair,
would fit properly.
yeah, like the thing is like the quality of the shoes outside, right? It kind of doesn't matter that often unless you specifically like use it for like wear and tear, right? Okay, if you're using it like what's it called? You really go outside or like you do sports a lot, that makes sense, correct? But what's it called? If the soles are dog shit, I feel like the shoes are dog shit. And I think that's why Under Armour is really good. Because like out of all the Under Armours I've worn, the what's it called? The soles are so fucking good. But the thing is, the shoe is shit. Okay, I'll just straight up say it. The shoe is shit. I ran with one of the Under Armours and the outside fucking broke. I was like, what the fuck? This thing's like 3 months old. Jesus Christ.
Oh damn.
Yeah. The outer is like really fucking gamble because it sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really shit. But the soles are always good, which is why like when the shoe breaks, my mom just tells me to bring the shoes inside. She rips out the soles.
Oh,
You can sew them onto other shoes, and it'll work. It'll work.
Oh yeah, true.
What about used shoes then?
I never bought you a shoe.
Fucking rich people. I swear to God.
Bro, I only ever like got mostly hand me downs.
I do have a pair
Fucking
of.
poor people, I should have called.
What?
I have.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
discriminate against one, you have to discriminate against both.
I have I do have a pair of hand-me-downs from my dad. It's a brand of leather shoe. I forgot what it's called. But that pair of shoe, right now costs like 1,000 now.
Hmm.
But
What the
back
fuck,
then it was like quite
1,000?
cheap.
Oh,
As
is that
in
like
like 500? Is it inflation and shit? Yeah.
actually I heard that the fucking shoe head people are fucking uh like there's a whole economy off of that.
Yeah,
Like
there is.
shoes.
There is.
I think that's interesting, but it's also kind of fucking whack.
Okay, wait. Does anyone know CS:GO economy?
Oh
Or,
yeah,
like, no?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what the AK red line is?
Yes.
Okay, that's like basically the standard trading trading currency, right?
Okay, I didn't know it was a
Uh,
standard trading currency.
okay, back then it was.
I
Right
have a
now I have no idea
slate.
what it was. Okay, back then it was basically the default currency for like a lot of shit. Like if you wanted to trade, if you had a red line, you could go like a lot of places. Uh, you know Nike Black Air Forces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can think of those as AK red lines in the
Oh.
fucking shoe community. They're not extremely like good, but like they're so common to the fact that people already know. Like some people that I know generally have like 2 to 3 pairs just so they can use it in order to like sell and like what's it called? Trade amongst people.
Mm.
Oh yeah, sneaker trading.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
mean, right now I don't have a bunch of shoe. I have okay. I don't really wear the what's that called? The leather shoe. I only wear it for like presentation, but I also have a pair of black shoes. That was back when I was at what's that called? My Chinese orchestra. We are required to have wear slack and
Oh, you
black
too?
shoe.
No fucking way.
You're in Chinese orchestra?
I'm in the actual orchestra. I'm not in the Chinese orchestra.
Yeah, I'm in the Chinese
Wait, for
orchestra.
what?
But like we also had to like wear fucking slacks. It was so ass.
Wait, which instrument do you play?
The tuba.
Oh.
I quit after 3 years though because
Oh.
like my senior was a piece of shit.
Oh.
Like he legit like made it so like I okay. I want to say something which is like I used to really like music, right? I
Mm.
wanted to learn how to play it because I also really liked the idea of like music in general. Thanks to that fucking senior, I literally have no interest in playing any other instrument ever again. You can thank him for that. I literally have no fucking like uh what's that called happiness when it comes from like playing music. I have happiness when it comes to listening music. He basically just solo ruined like what's that called the instruments for me. I swore to myself I'd never pick up another instrument ever again.
Okay, but how long are you gonna keep swearing to yourself? Because you know, there comes a time where you want to create something.
No, that's the thing, right? I don't like what's that called have the what's that called the interest in like trying to learn like music. Like no, not music, sorry. Like what's it called?
Wasn't?
Learned
Oh,
the no, not an instrument. Yeah, that makes sense.
well, I mean, you could always go into like DAWs. So you can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lay down shit and then it makes a
Mhm.
noise. I mean, that's always something that you could do.
Wait, oh right, you play the tuba. Every time Dudri walk, you can just play that tuba song.
Motherfucker, I'm fatter than
Dun,
him.
dun, 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 dun.
Following fat people.
I I think
Uh,
I should play that for myself whenever I walk, bro. Like you're talking to the wrong person. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're talking to the wrong fucking person.
Okay, so I have a pair of the black shoes for my Chinese orchestra, a pair of slippers in the Birkenstock, and basketball shoes
you mean your
that I've been using
Jordans?
since no, my LeBron.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you are my sunshine, right? And then Uh, my Air Force. Oh yeah, that's it. I have 4 pair. Is that too much? I think so.
Oh wait, those black shoes, are those leather or are they like what's it called?
Nah, it's one of those Nike
Oh,
cheap, the really
damn.
cheap one that I bought from like a factory outlet. They're
I
on
was gonna say,
yeah, 100.
you know the leather shoes they let you wear like when you go to like fucking performances and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be completely honest with you. I stole mine.
What?
Okay, no. Okay, to explain this, right? Basically, our what's it called? Our band
Mhm.
knows like the what's it called? The shoes are like really expensive, and some people like can't afford it. So what they do is they have like shoes of basically every size in a way. You just need to find if yours is available, and they're from ex seniors, so they'll pass it down to you, and you can basically use it from Form 1 all the way to Form 5 until the end of the year. You just have to return it like when
You,
you're not
you just
doing it
never return
anymore.
it.
Yeah, I never returned it. I don't think they ever like what's it called? They ever like asked me for it, but but I just kept it this whole time. And then I when I was like cleaning my like the house that one time, I found it. I asked my mom, I was like, "What the fuck is this thing doing here?" And she's like, "Oh, you remember dragging it back from your house? Yeah, you told me we should return it, but then I was like, these shoes are so good, so I just kept it the whole time." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, mom just decided, yeah, this is ours now.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Communism.
Ah,
So
alright.
funny.
So I think we should go on to the next topic, which is Bopal's one. Genetics in sports and esports. I assume it's like how important it is.
Okay, you know like Taxi TG, right?
Yeah.
Taxi TG has like a whole what's it called rant on this situation. His verdict is this. I remember watching it because I was watching it live on stream. So the verdict is this. Basically, if your genetics are fucked, you basically are unable to like what's that called? Be able to fight against the people who have like better genetics, right? So like the way he says it, it's like this. If you imagine you have two people.
Yeah.
We say one has better genetics and one has not as good genetics, right? But two of them have equal skill level. In
Mhm.
his words, he says that the people who have better genetics will always win against the one with not so better genetics, despite being the equal same level. Do you think this is correct or no?
I mean, genetics in what? Like mental
No,
skill.
In
Like,
anything, in mental, in skill, the way you control like the character, the WASD keys, the QWER, if you fucking play like MOBAs, I guess, like the way you control the mouse, basically everything. Like if by both physical and mental, if that makes sense.
that is
Okay.
like a highly complex topic. Like, you have so many variables.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Like,
You
you
can't
have.
really
Okay, if we are
blame it.
talking about FPS, right? The main thing of FPS is reaction time. And I know for a fact
Okay,
reaction
that one
time
makes
No,
sense.
is
there's
That one makes
also
sense. That
like
one makes sense.
the ability to like think on the spot.
Yeah, because
okay,
like
that one you
the
can be
old,
trained, no?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
But
but some
like the
people
thing
have like a mental cap,
okay,
which
you can say that, but people like Faker, like he exists and he's like 30-ish, I believe, like close to 40, I think.
he's not close to 40.
Was he? Is he? No, he's not that old, right? I think I might be wrong on that. I just know that he's old for like pro gamer levels.
Yeah, I'm pretty
How
sure Shroud
old
retired by his age.
Yeah.
is Faker? 28 years old.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
wait,
fucking
he's close to.
28.
Oh, okay. So in pro levels, he's basically old, but like not really.
Yeah, and he's
For
fine as
normal, he's not
well.
really. Yeah.
But
So okay, I feel like you're right. Actually, reaction time is like correct. I feel like reaction time is like what's that called? The one thing that separates like the good and like the bad genetics, right? Because I think okay, age definitely affects reaction time. There's no keyword on that. But can we say that two people's reaction times are like completely different in a way? Like if we assume the equal skill level is correct, are they like do they have different what's it called? Reaction? Is it possible to have like what's it called? Completely different reaction times if you both like train them the same way in a way?
I mean,
I mean that there comes a certain point in like playing a game for so long where you can expect things to happen and you can sort of prepare for that.
Yeah. Like it's predicting, right?
That's
Mm.
basically I saw who I forgot the pro player name in CS:GO. He called out every
Tarek? Oh wait, no.
play. No, it's not Terry. He still plays CS:GO. I forgot the name. But basically a clip of him I saw, right? It's just he called up every move of like the enemy. He's gonna go here in 1, 2, 3. He's gonna pick in 1, 2, 3. And it's on time every time. Oh, okay, maybe not the countdown. But the play of the enemy is so accurate. They're like, it's just he spent his whole life in that game.
It's the same with Faker.
Like to an extent, right? If you have really great game knowledge, you can predict and sort of counter the, very good
Negative
reaction.
reaction time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We called
Hard
it the
works
R. We called it the R word, but for our stream we can't say it.
hard work beat talents every time.
Hard work beats mental illness.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, right? A whole lot of the young players. Okay, I
Yeah.
know I don't really have a lot to speak about that because okay,
I
well,
mean-
but
I
like, okay,
mean-
you know Lil Fredson, right?
Who?
Yeah.
Lil
Leo
Fredson.
Fredson.
Oh yeah. The
So
what's it called? The fucking really
yeah,
good Fortnite player. I
no,
believe?
no. He's fucking. He plays Apex,
Oh right.
but like he's pred and shit, and like he does really well,
Mm-hmm.
and he's only like 11, right?
Yeah.
But realistically, I would not expect him to do well in tournaments because he's really good at shooting. IGLing, I'm unsure, but like when it comes to losing, right, you need to be able to like,
Mental reset.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think when you're like just starting out in a competitive game, it's very hard to get to that because you're always gonna be frustrated. Like, oh, you're supposed to be able to do X, Y, and Z, but you aren't. So that just brings
I
your mental
agree.
down.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay, that does make sense. I was gonna like
I
say it myself,
100%
but then you
agree.
said that. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Every time I play com, even when I'm with a team with Dudri, I was like so stressed when I play so bad. Like I don't perform as well as I play rank with Dudri or like just casual. Like because I think so much on my decision, that split second decision just ruined the whole play.
I feel like the thing, right, with things like this is like you need to have the mindset of also failing. But like the thing is, sorry, I have like fucking I'm
Yeah.
drinking right now, so holy shit.
Fine.
But like, okay, the thing is, I feel like in like situations like this, what's it called? You should know what was that called? How not to get too cocky due to victory, but also not to get too depressed because you lost, right? It's kind of like you need to have like a balance of both, if that makes sense.
Like
So I guess in a way, yeah. I feel like uh age definitely is like a factor there because younger people are just like what's that called? They feel like they need to succeed all the time.
hyper competitive.
Yeah. That does make sense though, given like if you're raised that way, then that makes sense. I get it.
And then like puberty, which is it does a lot.
Yeah. It
Honestly.
definitely does. It definitely does. I feel like puberty changes like your mindset a lot. You
Yeah.
start to get like different.
The whole way you
100%.
like see things changes, the whole
Mhm.
perception of reality changes.
Mm-hmm.
For better or for
Ever since
worse.
puberty, I never been happy.
And since you're like trying to deal with that when you're like doing competitive things, you like overthink it a lot.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But
And some
over
is because I mean, some is right because of the attention they got when they was
A child.
kid. Yeah. And when they grow up, they feel like they need to have that same kind of attention, but they couldn't
Oh
really
yeah,
achieve
right.
it.
It's like when you grow up without like a certain thing, like with a certain thing, sorry, and then like when you grow up without it, right? It just kind of feels like wrong, right?
yeah, you take it for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I guess
Happens to a lot of child prodigy, I would say.
yeah. I feel like what's that called? I feel like probably being a pro at a young age is also like not necessarily a good idea. Mainly because of like what's it called? You're not trained like what's it called to be as disciplined as like the people who are like legitimately what's it called?
Seasoned professionals.
Yeah, that's the word.
I
But
mean,
I guess in a way it's also good because it sets them up to like learn about failure, right? Because learning
yeah.
about failure is like really important. It's not bad in a way because it's really important.
Yeah, once you hit the bottom, you can only go up from there.
Yeah. It's like, oh right, speaking of that, you know the Dunning-Kruger, right? Like the what's it called? The Dunning-Kruger problem.
Good effect.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Cognitive bias that causes people to overestimate their abilities. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. I do this all the fucking time.
Yeah, the thing is, Dunning-Kruger really only works when you uh get hit with failure, right? And I feel like if you're at a really young age and you get hit with failure like that, right? It's really hard to like get into the mindset of what was it called again? Dunning-Kruger, like what Dunning-Kruger effect wants, which is like you need to accept that you're not the best in order to become the best. But if you're like really new and like okay, imagine this, right? Let's say you're like really good at like what was it called again? Fucking maths, and like you always get like 100 or something, and then like post middle school, suddenly you don't get like 100 in maths anymore. Well, like you'll generally feel like shit, right? Like I know everyone has.
Yeah.
I've been through that fucking situation before. Like everyone will generally feel like what's it called, like shit, and uh, what's it called? When you're really young, this is really hard to what's it called? This is really hard to
Take in,
yeah,
process.
take in. Very hard to take in. Like especially like V said, right? You're used to success and stuff. So like, when failure finally hits you, it's really hard to accept that you failed.
On another note of this, right? I remember something else. Okay, so I'm like semi into stocks, not really, but I just put into S&P. And like one thing I notice all the time, right, is that when it goes up a lot, it will always crash a bit afterwards, which I think is before like steadily going up and then reaching that high point again. Which is what I think also can be applied to like general life skills and like competitive stuff, which is one thing I'm also trying to do better. And okay, there's. Do you guys know who Naval Ravikant is? Current
No.
CEO of Google. So
Oh.
he was on a podcast, right? Like I think it was fucking Joe Rogan or something. But like he said, if you climbed up a mountain and you reached 2/3 of the way there, but you couldn't go any further, and you had to go all the way back down again and take a separate path to get to the peak of the mountain, would you do it? And that's usually like I think it's like the mental block that most people hit. And I think it's very prevalent in like younger people because God knows I've done it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the need to go back to the basics, right? The the younger people, right? The fucking youngins. I don't know why I'm speaking like a fucking 30-year-old guy who's divorced, but like, you feel like you're better than that, and or you don't need to go back to doing X, Y, and Z when you already learned A, B, C, D. You know, you don't want to go
Mm-hmm.
back to all that. It seems like a fucking hassle, and you're already good.
Yeah, makes
But
sense.
going back down there to the basics to actually just like start building yourself back up again with the knowledge you know now is definitely like it'll take you higher than just staying at your peak right now.
Mm-hmm.
That
So,
happened to me.
hmm,
It makes sense. It does make sense.
I had to learn how to shrive again when I realized my shriving is actually not that good.
ah,
I went back to the basics of like shriving and how to shrive aim and how to aim in general.
hmm.
And I actually just became better than I was. Like I missed my shot way less.
Yeah, I feel like what's it called? You start to think way too much, like on like what's it called, on like the really really hard to do stuff, right? Then you completely forget to what's it called, focus back on like basics. Yeah, you completely forgot to like forget your basics, and then like because of that you're going to like set yourself up for failure, right?
So
Yeah.
that's sort of the thing that actually it is very common. It's just about one of the most common thing that you could honestly see. You know, it's why a lot of people quit the things they want. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is kind of tragic, but I mean, mediocre exists for a reason, and quitting and staying comfortable is sort of human nature because it's, you know, our brain still thinks we're cavemen trying to survive just through the winter. So you can't really blame our brains. You can only like blame our actions.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Other another note, what's it called? Okay, let's talk about like another topic. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's assume one thing, that let's assume that the world, right? Suddenly,
Uh huh.
everyone gets like abilities and stuff. Correct.
Yes.
Um, which ability would you think is going to be the thing that a lot of people pick? I'm not gonna talk about like
Stopping
specifically
time.
you. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, everyone's gonna
I
pick
feel
that.
like
Everyone's gonna
I feel like
fucking
okay, okay.
stop time, rob a bank, bye.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be like one of the number one problems, right?
Mm.
Because the thing is that okay, this is a very interesting thing because like I write a lot of stories, and like you want to know what's one of the hardest abilities to balance in all of fictional fucking media?
Speed.
Anything related to time and speed, yes. I feel okay, the speed one depends on like how your speed
I mean,
functions, right?
canonically, the Flash is the fucking most powerful person.
Personal life, yes.
Yeah.
Like yeah, because the writers really like to nerf him. It's the same thing with him and Spider-Man. Because like if you make Spider-Man or the Flash too strong, right? He becomes really unfun to fight or read because he's just going to like do everything correctly. But the thing is, if you make it so like he's weak, I'm not even gonna comment on the fact that the Flash got beat by someone with a stick and then instantly lost all of his speed. I'm not even gonna comment on that. That shit is just bullshit, by the way. But what's it called? Super speed is really hard to like know because like what's it called? You don't know if like the super speed just means okay, can they just run really fast, or are they super speed in everything?
Like perception of time.
Yeah, their perception of time, like, does the perception of time become messed up? Are they like
Oh,
what's it called? Do they think a fucking lot and like all those things, right? Like your metabolism has to like what's it called, increase and all of that.
mm.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I think I know what you're talking about. So okay, you know the boys in Invincible, right?
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah. A
actually
train.
do tackle this type of thing.
I know. That's why I
So
like it so much.
yeah, so you see A Train, he needs to like eat fucking thousands and thousands of calories a day just to maintain his well-being. And then you have Red Rush in Invincible, who had to like learn how to talk to his girlfriend because he could only perceive time at his rate, but he got used to it, so it kind of looks like that. You know, like he's talking normal time, but yeah, he actually perceives time very slowly. Hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So, in Twitch
Let's
chat,
see.
how do you say this guy's name? Is
Uh, Fritudu, I guess.
okay.
You can
Actually,
just say that.
okay.
Fritutisna. There we go. That's the word.
Actually, I thought of something interesting. Everyone has superpowers, but only if said power isn't shared with anyone else. Now the game is how do you think of a creative enough power that no one else will come up with?
Hmm.
Okay, so the way I see that going, right? Someone thinks of time stop first and then stops time forever. No one else can think. So they can't do the same thing. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what happens if you die though? Because time stops means your times keep flowing, right?
Okay, no, no,
No,
no.
like
Time
the
stop depends
general,
on how it works.
like
It works differently depending on what fiction you're in. But the general consensus of time stop is you stop time for everything but yourself. That's like genuine.
like
That's like generally
aging.
how it works. Yeah, like say you stop time when you're 25 and then you wait for a year. Everyone around you is going to be 25. You're still going to be 26 because the time with you is flowing normally as well.
Like mentally
That's like how
26
it works.
or physically
No, no,
aging.
no. Physically and mentally, your
Ah,
your time does not stop, or at least in theory, it shouldn't.
okay, interesting.
Now let's see. A creative enough superpower that no one else would come up with. So this means like stuff like time stop, flight, regeneration, super
Yeah, you
speed
can't
maybe,
do
and
that.
super strength.
You need
Those
to
are like
make a
completely off the table.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
vision as well. That shit is like definitely gonna be incredibly common
and
for
being
like some
and
fucking
being
perverts. I'm not
invisible.
gonna say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I feel like what's it called? One of the really slept on
Speaking
superpowers
of time
is
stops, does that apply to? Oh, okay, very okay. Yeah, that like, do the clothes in your body stop, and can you move them?
if
You
you're
know,
in time stop. Okay, the thing is, the time stop has like completely different ways depending on like what's it called. For inanimate objects, the general consensus is like kind of the same. Anything that casts that isn't like on you or like you're physically holding is going to continuously like just have their time be stopped. Like if they're on you, right, the clothes are going to be still flowing the same way.
do foods expire? Do plants grow? No.
Probably not. I feel like that probably would be the general, unless you're holding them. I feel like unless you're holding them, they won't. Okay. I feel like okay, one of the superpowers that I feel like more people don't tend to respect is the ability to create stuff. You know, like that one girl from fucking My Hero Academia.
I
I forgot
don't
the name.
watch My Hero Academia.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
Okay, I
no,
watch
think
no,
My
no,
Hero
no.
Academia.
I watched one thing. Fucking Momo, right?
what?
I remember watching My Hero
Yeah, Momo.
Academia,
Yeah. That's the name. That's the name.
the MHA movie at some
Yeah,
point in my life.
Momo.
So yeah,
I feel like
fucking
that's one of the abilities that like people tend to like what's it called? Not respect a lot. Because like
Honestly,
that shit is really good.
I would rather take teleportation.
But the thing is, everyone's going to have the
yeah.
same
It needs
idea.
to be a very unique idea.
Okay, if it needs to be a very unique idea, right? Hmm. People who are around me within like a 10-kilometer radius can't teleport at all.
Oh my god.
That's actually fucking stupid. I love
And
it.
I just have the teleportation power. So anyone else who has a teleportation power around me in a 10-kilometer radius,
Wait, actually,
they
now that
just
I
can't
think
use
about it,
them.
power siphoning. That's actually like
The most
what's it called?
wait,
Hmm.
free to the most underappreciated superpower is teleportation. I feel like that's a bit used up, honestly. Like not because of
Honestly, yeah.
teleportation itself,
It's,
but
it's,
because
it's in
it's free
so
energy
much video
generation.
game.
Wait, yeah,
Like
free energy generation.
teleportation. Oh, true, in a way, right? Because you're not using like what's it called? Energy when you're like moving. Or am
Okay,
I
in
thinking?
Oh
what kind of
yeah,
way though? You
because
can
like
just generate electricity, or
no.
at least you can generate
You
any
don't need to
kind of
take a
energy.
car. You don't need to take a
Oh,
car. You know,
true.
so no more gas emissions, no more like electricity being used up. Like imagine if cars didn't exist, or like consumer cars didn't exist. You know, the sport probably
Oh,
exists anyways, but
oh.
like you didn't need to walk to work or take the bus to work. You could just boop, there you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could just create two poles. Oh wait, that with like a water stream too. You know,
Oh,
like
true.
for
Because like water
hydroelectric.
energy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, now that I think about it, that's actually a really creative use of like
Mm.
the teleportation power. Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
that does.
no, that's not.
But okay.
Okay, wait. That's not really
What about if you
teleportation.
just
It's more
top
just
what's it called?
portals. That's more or less
Yeah.
Yeah.
portals.
If you're
Teleportation is
talking
like
about
you just boom, you know, into a new place.
You can just like, come and go.
Yeah. I'm,
In a way, yeah.
I mean, the concept of portals is really interesting. That's why the fucking game Portal exists.
True.
You know?
okay, If
And
we
it's
are talking
very
about powders though, let me just pop a powder at some other country and drop a nuke.
like in the
I
sky
mean,
or in the fucking ground.
I mean, okay, if you are
And
talking
what
about powder's physics, right? I can just pop powder at the wall, and then the nuke can just go, front and down, since we can control the nuke however we want.
okay, but no,
We do know like ICBMs are right. We can have full total control of like what direction they can turn, right?
yeah, but the thing is, like like if the portal, like if you put like a thing that's like moving 2 meters per second through portal A and it goes through portal B, it's still moving at 2 meters per second, right?
Yeah.
The speed does not change in like any way. So like, if you want it to work, you need like what's it called? You need to have like if you want a nuke to work, I guess you would need it to have what's it called? You need to have
airtime?
like enough airtime for it to like drop. But to be
Okay.
fair, you could also just drop it for like a really high area, right? From like in like a portal. So I guess that kind of is just like it's redundant in a way.
Yeah. You see how people just do like training away at like America, they just drop nukes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just do the same thing. Just drop it from high and just drop them into the floor. Oh, yeah, World War Three.
I mean, Okay, let me ask you guys this one more time about a superpower. Okay, let's assume I gave you a superpower, and that superpower is okay, it's technically immortality in a way because it allows you to regenerate any kind of
Deadpool.
yeah, Deadpool in a way. But okay, let's say this: you can only regenerate if you take mortal wounds, like wounds that would kill you, right? Would you
Like
take it? You
normal
have to die.
cuts don't
You have
do
to die.
anything, but if you hit by a
Yeah,
car, you're perfectly fine.
yeah. Like if you no, more so like if you get like what was it called again? Cut and like
No,
all that stuff, right?
Gudri, here's what she mean. If let's say you got hit by a car and you're still alive
Yeah, you will
and
feel
you're
all the
crippled,
pain.
you're
Oh.
crippled.
You will
You just have
feel
to
all
take
the
a gun
pain.
and shoot yourself.
Yeah, but if you cut your own vein and then you die from like the bleeding, right? You'll wake up like a few seconds later perfectly fine because you lost all the blood. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. It just needs to
Would you
be
take it?
lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you take it? I probably would because like
Honestly,
If I could carry a gun anywhere I go, yes.
you don't even need a gun. Just stab a knife through your head.
No, because then I need to
no.
suffer through it.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Here's the
Oh,
thing,
wait,
right?
Dudri, here's the thing. Hear me out.
Yeah,
Chlorine gas.
Oh my fucking.
that actually makes sense. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, but you gotta carry chlorine everywhere with you.
Hmm. I
You
mean,
know?
technically.
Okay, somehow we can just get some cyanide pills, or like we just go get a lot of drugs and just overdose.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here's another one then. Okay, assuming you could like regenerate from any wound that you take, right? But you will feel the full pain of it. Okay, you're technically immortal in a way, but say if you shoot a bullet through your brain, you will get revived, but you will feel the pain completely of like the bullet going through your brain afterwards. Would you still take this?
What you described is just Deadpool.
Yeah, pretty much in a way. Would you take it? I should have got I will. I know a lot of people who said no though.
Maybe.
Okay, but okay,
Honestly,
yeah.
But does it mean I can
maybe.
still die, like from natural causes?
In a way, yes, but also no. You know how Deadpool is like always cancer, right? Because like his cells are like what's it called, constantly regenerating the cancer cells in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like your
Okay.
cells, like you will have cancer cells, but you will also like regenerate like new cells as the cancer cells die, right? If that makes sense. So would you? That's the thing.
Mm, sure.
Hmm.
Nah, not really.
I probably still would. It's still really good.
Okay, wait. You said just got back from ad break, but guillotine it never fails and it's instant.
True. Actually, wait. True. How would you get a guillotine
No,
though?
though.
Yeah, but how would
When
you
we
get the
stay
guillotine?
awake for like
Most of them are out of commission, even in France.
Most, not all. Most.
Oh.
Not all. Not all. Not
here's the
all.
thing though, you do know your brain will stay active for like a few more minutes after
Hmm.
you've been chopped off. It's
Not
it's
like
not actually like instant.
it makes sense. I'm just gonna think like, oh wow, I'm gonna be alive again. And then like what's you?
Hmm. Okay. It's not like they're super hard to make. You'd be surprised. Like, first you need to
You'd
somehow
be
get a
surprised.
giant blade. And trying to get a giant blade whilst justifying it to someone makes you sound insane. You know? It's like telling ChatGPT, "Hi, how do you dissolve 75 kilograms of chicken in a tub of acid?" Like, imagine trying to say that to a real person. They're gonna think you're
Usually
fucking
people say
Walter
that to
White,
me.
bro. What the fuck?
Jesse, we have to
Oh,
cook
I thought the
this.
talk was about death penalty methods. No, it's about like easiest way to die. Like most instant,
Gun,
you know? Like yeah, there's gun, but then sometimes you can't legally carry and then you're in jail. So like yeah, this whole ass thing.
knife,
Yeah, but then you have to suffer through the bleeding out.
through head.
Honestly, cyanide.
Knife through head. Your brain physically stops you from doing that, so you need someone else to do it.
Even better. I'm free of the kill, baby. You can just tell someone like, hey, like who really wants to kill you. Hey, can you stab this to me? And like before you finish the sentence, he's already like killed you.
Falling down to the oceans. Drowning sucks, man.
Drowning
Actually,
actually
yeah,
sucks.
Yeah,
drowning is one of the worst.
If you want to
things about it.
experience drowning, just put a wet towel, you know.
like
the-
if you want an instant thing, you fucking sniff some nerve gas.
Yeah, I
It's-
feel like what's it called? I feel like the worst way to die would probably be drowning and burning. They're
That's
both
when
equally shit.
yes, and that's my nitrogen
My
poisoning
nitrogen
isn't too
poisoning
bad.
is
I
too
heard.
bad.
Oh
I
my
heard.
death! What the fuck?
Is it actually?
I don't
Oh
know.
wait,
mean-
no, I know because nitrogen poisoning is not painful.
Oh, wait, isn't it just like every other gas poisoning? You know, like carbon
Yes.
monoxide.
Yeah, it is. Which is why it's not painful. Now that Death said it that. Okay, but the thing is, you will need a lot of nitrogen because
Yeah, like say you're
nitrogen.
fucking crippled. How the fuck would you get nitrogen or carbon
Yeah.
monoxide?
Honestly, that makes sense. Yeah, actually,
Carbon
now that I
monoxide,
think,
just have to burn coal. Or like,
or
yeah.
you can do what Peter Griffin does, like drag a fucking like what's it called? You can drag like a pipe through your like fucking the car's fucking exhaust and then put it into your place and then close the fucking
Just get
window.
run over by an F1 car. That depends. If it's going through a corner, right, it's moving decently slow, so you might not die instantly. And
Just
also
stand
the
in front of like the normal row. Why the fuck are you standing at it?
yeah,
when there's
that
corners?
too.
Fuck.
Just get hit by a fucking Ford F-150. They do much better actually. Like F1
No,
cars
those
are
guys just jump over the bridge at Autobahn, dude.
a steward did that once by accident. Pink
What if you
mist.
don't die?
Oh, bro, the worst type of one you would want to accidentally get caught in. Rally Group B rally.
Oh
Bro,
lord.
people thought Group B already like it's like everyone is dying. It's not that bad.
Bro, I saw a video. It's like, oh, people are losing fingers left, right, and center.
Bro, that's just a meme. It's not that bad. The fatality rate is the driver, it's not even the audience, dude.
Okay. Okay.
Group B rally isn't that bad.
Kubica lost his right hand in rally IRC. I don't know who the fuck Kubica is. See?
I had no idea, bro.
Okay. But damn, I went to watch one when it comes to my city later this year. Ah. Oh. All right.
All right, now
All right.
what's
So to
another
move on
topic?
to another topic, right?
Yeah.
If you could look 5 years into the future, what do you think would change about yourself? No, you cannot say dead.
Say that again.
If you could look 5 years into the future, what do you think would change about yourself? No, you cannot say you're dead.
I think a lot for me, but that's just because I'm actually on E. I think for you guys it might be different. For
5
me,
years in the
it would be.
future, 27.
How old would I be? Like,
Oh shit,
I'm
bro.
31
I don't
this
know,
year.
man.
26? Fuck.
27. I don't know,
Um,
bro. Probably. Maybe I'll be in America.
Probably won't be in Japan anymore. Okay. Like, okay, like there's living situation, financial situation, like possessions. What would you get rid of? What would you keep? You know,
Oh,
what would you
financial situation wouldn't be
what
good,
would you say
bro.
you
I will be
have
working
done
on
in that
business.
5 years? You know,
Nothing.
I would
Nothing at all.
probably finish uni and that's about it.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
because I'm like, there's two ways I can see this. If in 5 years I'm either dead broke, still trying to do something good,
Oh, I thought you'd be dead. That would be
or
really
I'm
funny.
or I'm rich as fuck, doing something I like, or I'm like doing something I like and getting paid for it somewhat. You know, masters. That's all I can say right now. I think. Like the thing is,
I don't know.
my current trajectory, I do not want to like be the average person who just works a 9 to 5, 5 days a week for 40 years. You know, I think that's kind of shit. So I would try to make that not a reality. As for like working situations, what do you think you guys would be working as? Like if you had to get a job.
Preferably a work from home programmer. If not, probably a McDonald's job or something. I don't know.
Ah,
Everybody's studying programming now.
oh yeah.
Either that or start a business somehow.
Oh, we should totally do that.
Yeah.
Oh, do you read the 4 Hour Work Week book by any chance? I don't think the book is for me, but you sound like you can use. No, but I've read a equally interesting to more interesting book called The Millionaire Fast Lane. It talks about working 7 days a week, no days off, until you have like an income stream that is like somewhat semi-passive. Like obviously you need to do maintenance on it, but like for the most part it's already set up and you're already fine. So now you can trade that 7 days a week of working for 0 days of working and just 7 days of like doing whatever you want. So you get back your time after like suffering for quite a bit, you know?
Makes sense.
Couple thoughts.
I don't know. I just came back. I have to buy
Ah,
water. I'm not gonna lie to you. I pretty much zoned out there, so you guys started talking about that. So I just went to get like water, and I came back, and I just heard like what was it called again? Bubble thoughts. I was like, what do you want me to say? I have no idea what these are.
I definitely would say The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco is a good book. Like it has changed how I see money, jobs, and all that. Okay, you know.
Okay, in 5 years, hopefully, my minivan will have a V6 in it.
Oh,
Hopefully, my minivan will have a V6 in it.
okay. So to go on another topic that is like, all right. So we all like take notes, right? You know, like school and shit, or like just personal stuff. Like say you're learning
Oh no,
something.
I don't.
What?
Apple.
Wait,
I
say it
don't
again.
take notes.
Oh, notes. No, I do notes after like what's like I tried to take notes and I realized I never read them anyways.
But like, what
So
do
I
you
only
think is the best way to like remember something? You know,
Oh, easy.
there's typing
Repeat.
it out. There's just
you can write it.
writing
You
it
can write it
down.
out on a paper and then like what's it
Like
called? Like
digital
sooner or
or
later you
analog
remember.
methods
I
of
feel
note
like
taking.
analog works
Analog,
better.
100% analog.
I feel like analog works better because like if you're digital, like if you're typing stuff, you kind of don't get what's it called. the feel like when you're writing stuff.
Personally, right, I think a mix of both is needed. Like, so say you're reading
Both,
a
huh?
book, right? You want to take everything you learned from that book and put it onto notes. So you put it in a notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and say that notebook is filled. What the fuck are you gonna do? Just bring the notebook around with you all the time, you know? So I think
Buy a new one.
after that process, right, you should probably like transfer it online onto like a fucking by like scanning it or some shit,
Okay,
you know?
here's how I really you said what's the best way to memorize stuff, right? So for me to memorize something, I have to actually understand it. So once I understand something, I don't really forget about it. So for me, is I don't really take notes. All I do is watch YouTube videos,
That's
and if I
insane.
understand it, I don't forget it. So it just depends on how good people can explain. And if people don't explain it good enough, I will just have to figure it out myself.
That's insane.
And the way that I figure stuff out myself is just ChatGPT.
Ah,
It's crazy, I know.
okay. Doesn't matter for me, but I have to sit close to the front. Okay, interesting. But like, say you were learning something in your free time online, you know, that type of stuff.
For me, it depends on if it's numbers or like what's it called, numbers or words.
Okay,
If
let's.
it's words, I have to like write it down. If it's numbers, I can just like memorize like the number after like a few times.
Okay, let me give you like some things. Okay, so baking. Let's say that a recipe or something.
Repetition.
Repetition,
You'll
yeah.
you'll eventually figure out what's the okay. The thing is, it's the same with learning anything, right? Like even if you're learning Apex, even if you're learning baking, you're learning like the fucking instrument. You need to fail the first time, and then you need to think back on the first time on why you failed, and then you start to like build onto that. That's why it's repetition. Like baking, like even if you follow a recipe, right? Even if it's correct, the next time you do it, you can try doing it without the recipe, and then it's obviously gonna fail, right? Once it happens, you just have to think back to, oh, what did I do wrong in this step? And then like the more you do it, you'll eventually get really good at it. Which is why like baking is repetition, I feel like.
For
What
baking,
else?
it's definitely repetition.
Okay, what else?
I mean, there's also like the technical skill stuff. Like so I'm doing CS50 in the side, right? And one thing the lecturer said, right? You have to type out the code yourself because it gives you that
Mhm.
muscle memory.
Yeah. That's also another thing about coding.
And,
Technically, you
and
don't need that, but you also need to understand the code. You can't just type it out for the sake of type it out. You need to like know what part of like the code does. You know,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
Have a good understanding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just don't fail, Chris said. Oh, bro.
Chris is not wrong. He's not wrong.
uh,
If you pass, you don't fail, right? So just don't fail, bro.
yeah, just don't fail, man. Oh, there's actually a way I like to do it. Sure. Enlighten the masses. I like to ask myself new questions on the topic and see if I can answer it. Okay, I feel like that's good, but it's also limiting because you're testing yourself on things you already know, you know? Like, say you ask ChatGPT to give you questions on something, it might ask you something you never thought of asking yourself, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, that happens a lot. That's why I prefer to teach people. If I teach people and they ask me a question and I don't know how to answer that, I'll be like, that's a good question.
True.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel that's definitely something.
Yeah, that's why when I teach people, actually it's just basically learning yourself. That's for the second time at least. I
Oh,
forgot
that's
where I saw this quote, but it's like saying if you can't explain it to someone and they can understand it, you don't understand it well enough.
Oh, that's a Michio Kaku quote because he knows quantum physics very well, right? To the point where he can explain it to like a 5-year-old. And I think the quote goes like, if you cannot explain something to if you cannot explain it to a 5-year-old, you don't truly understand it. Which is exactly why
Oh,
Michio Kaku is like a really good teacher.
true. That's why I always ask ChatGPT to explain it to me like I'm a 5 years old.
Mm. Oh my god. That is fucking wild, honestly. Ah. All right.
If you can simple it down for a 5 years old, you can understand it. It's
Mm.
true.
It makes it very easy to understand.
True.
Have you ever thought about why the standards are 5-year-olds? Because okay, the way
5-year-olds are stupid. That's why.
yeah, that's usually the age, right, where you're learning 1+1. And you're learning like the fucking how to speak. You know, besides the
No.
words mama and papa. That's like literally.
Pretty sure that's 4 years old, like 3 years old. Man.
It's kindergarten. Kindergarten is up until 6 years old. So I think it's because they're still in the early stages of life. Okay. Have you ever thought about when you gain consciousness?
I know
Your
exactly when I gain
earliest
consciousness.
memory.
4 years old.
See?
Yeah, my first memory is actually at 4 years old as well.
Oh,
I don't remember anything earlier than that.
okay. So yeah, free to. That's why. Because okay, for me, right, my the thing
I
I
started having brain cells. When I was-
I was born at a very young age.
This has the same fucking like what's it called? This has the same fucking like idea as what what's it called? Years ago, I was Chinese.
Mm. The earliest memory I can
No
remember
shit,
vividly
Sherlock.
was 7 years old. Okay, my earliest memory, right? I was on a car ride back from kindergarten, or like I slept. I on like a kindergarten bed. They had like
You woke
fucking
up,
wire beds. It was like
you woke
green
up
that I
and you
was
got
sleeping
your
on that,
brain cells again.
and like that's like the earliest memory I have. It's like coming home from kindergarten. Like I can
You woke up and you
vividly,
gained brain cells.
yeah,
Holy
I
fucking
can
moly.
vividly remember the slide in the kindergarten from coming home. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
also
I
not to
remember
brag, but I was also the youngest person on earth when I was born.
that's insane. I remember
That's
the
crazy.
one. I remember the first memory I had was like I was play. I was playing on the slides that like the kindergarten had, and then like I fell down, and then it hurt, and then I stood up, and I was like, oh wait a minute, I think I should cry, and then I started crying.
Mm.
That was like when I gained consciousness. I legit had to stand there. It's like the cogs are churning. It's like, I think this is the perfect time to cry, and I just started crying.
Oh my god.
And like I had to think about it. That was how stupid I was. I had to go through the 3-step process, you know.
Goodness.
Should I cry? Yes, I should. Start crying now.
All
It's like the
right.
fucking input process output, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What else can we talk about?
Okay, I have another. Okay,
Yeah.
this is sort of. Okay, this is very weird topic.
Just say it.
Okay, how do you think the internet has affected your life, and what would your life be like if you didn't have access to the internet?
Mm.
I don't know.
I'll be real
Actually, I
with
have no
you.
idea.
I'll be real with you. I'd probably be well off, but I don't want to be well off. I think I'd still be depressed as shit, but like to be fair, right? I think like I'd probably be extremely depressed. But like, what's it called? Like, I would probably have long since like offed myself.
Ah,
Genuinely though, genuinely. But like, what's it called? I guess it's better right now. So I don't know.
I mean, personally, right? I cannot see my life without the internet. Like, that's how much of an impact
Honestly,
it has made on my
same.
life.
Same.
Like, that's just how much of an effect it had. I wouldn't be in
Insane.
Japan, I think.
That's insane.
Like, the thing is, right? The internet is both such a good and bad place because you can meet so much and so many new people. Like, literally, you guys, if it weren't for the internet, I would never have known y'all.
Yeah, same.
So, like during the pandemic, right? Without the internet, I could not have done anything, you know?
Same.
Like, I didn't have access to, like, call my friends and shit, you know? So, we would just be. I would literally, honestly, probably just be depressed, crying in my fucking room all day.
I'm not
Because,
gonna lie
I
to
can't
you.
talk to my friends.
If fucking COVID didn't happen, I wouldn't have built my PC. So probably without the internet, I'd probably like not even be here. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Without the internet, I probably wouldn't have any friends.
That's insane. What the fuck?
I don't have friends at all.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no way. Do you
Okay,
at least have
one
people
friend.
you like talk to? That's see?
One.
Fucking liar.
One. And
It's
I
better
can't
than
even.
zero. That's a higher number than zero. Shut up.
I can't even think of COVID without the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Probably would be really hard to, what's it called?
How online
Actually
classes
interact
would
with
have been
people.
instead. Oh, bro, imagine if like the school bus came to your house, but instead delivered fucking tests
The
and
fucking
homework, you
school
know?
bus came to your
Like,
house. Now shut the fuck up.
like the school bus came to your house. All right, here's your assignments for the day. You know, here's your homework.
That motherfucker's getting overtime pay, bro.
Oh, that would have been fucked up, straight up. You know.
Oh, good lord.
And to like
Okay.
onto another
Mhm.
thing, right? We didn't really
Yeah.
talk about this, but like, how do you think internet culture has affected your life? You know, like the words you can pick up from the internet. You know, memes. That's a big one.
I
You know?
don't like it, bro.
Meme. I mean, to be fair, probably. I feel like I'd probably just be a very mentally ill.
Ah,
That's probably one of them.
okay, but like most of us didn't even know what mental illness was. You know, up until we went on fucking Twitter.
It would be really funny if you did, though.
You know, like if we just didn't think we had mental illness, would we be mentally ill?
Probably
It's like
not, I would assume.
it's like mass hysteria, you know. You're like, oh my god. Okay, it's also like astrology, you know. Someone's like, oh my god, you're such a Taurus or some shit. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
I know, right?
you would never like assume you're that until someone gives you like that label, you know. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can relate, you know.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I guess that does make sense.
So like, I think not so much me, but I got politically engaged through the internet. I reached voting age when internet was already kind of matured after all. You know, one thing I think, right, about politics is that everyone always tries to vilify the other person, you know?
That's normal, though, no?
I think
I
it's
mean, that's just
kind
media in
Mm.
general.
yeah, it's
That's just normal,
I
I
think
feel
with the
like.
spread of the internet, it's become very easy to just like affect people. And by
Yeah,
affect,
definitely.
like, you can make someone feel a certain way. Like, this goes back to the spreading of misinformation and propaganda type shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of makes you not where I'm from. Our culture prioritizes cooperation of convenience. So there's not much political. Also, like, it's sort of what you think most of the internet is, because there's there's large sections of the internet and then there's subsections in those sections, like
Porn.
you have fucking the Russian side. I think they have like their own fucking browser. It's called Yandex, I think. Yeah. And then there's a lot of talk on what's the biggest side of the internet. You have like the English side, you have like the Spanish side, you have Russian, and you have especially the
Different.
Chinese. And then
That's
like,
just a different community in general, I guess.
yeah, but like, I wouldn't call it communities, because like they're large enough to where they're literally portions of the internet. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but most of them is like section off by their own, right? It's rarely they got mixed together.
No, but they're only sectioned off by language. That's about it. You know?
Makes sense.
That's why the president here usually works a really large coalition of parties. Up to 60-80% of Congress. Our recent president even said himself, opposition culture is not Indonesian culture. That fucking Jokowi Dodo or something? Did he say that? Okay. Anyways, sort of sidetracking.
It's fine. We sidetrack a bit now.
Okay, wait. Do you think
It's
that
better
like,
if we sidetrack, so like we can talk about more shit now.
yeah, that too. Also, like, how do you guys think that the internet has influenced your opinions? Like, do you think you can think independently, or are you just thinking that you're thinking independently? Because you might be like, oh, that makes sense, by like something someone says, but in reality, that's just someone telling you something and you're agreeing, so you're not independently thinking. It's
My
like,
brother in Christ, I think we have to kill you now.
you gotta like ask, why do I think this is good? Is it actually good? And then you
Yeah,
gotta
my
like,
brother in Christ, I think we have to kill you now. You might have just leaked the secrets now.
hey,
We're all
listen.
fucking dead. Thanks a lot, dude.
Oh, oh, fucking hell! Big Brother got us. Okay.
We are fucking dead, Bruce.
Like,
Thanks a lot. But
okay,
yeah,
so like misinformation again. D- Have you ever seen that meme, right? Of like the FBI like using social media to like propaganda.
that's real though.
Yeah, it is. But like, what do you think about it? Like, do you think other countries are doing this in secret?
No, definitely.
Like,
Except besides Malaysia, I guess Malaysia's is kind of stupid.
yeah, but like that's the thing. You don't know, but they could be. It's the whole behind closed doors type talk.
Probably.
Like, you don't know
I
who's
want to
getting paid
reserve
by
my
who.
right to express on this topic. I have no association with anyone in this topic.
Oh my god.
If we die, you're coming down with us, bro. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
oh no, guys! I offed myself through 50 gunshots through the chest.
Oh no, guys, I suddenly got jumped out of a building.
It's so sad how this trans woman suddenly shot herself 17 times in like the chest area. It was
Yeah,
such a shame. It was such a shame. I had no idea why there was no gun present as well.
yeah. Ah. I mean, we can also get sidetracked and talk about other topics. Yeah. I
Let's
think
talk
I
about okay. What's a good topic? Okay, what's a thing or like something like in general like that you will never touch?
fuck. I can't say
Drugs.
women.
Okay. The
Not that, 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 not that,
Okay,
not
okay,
that, not
yeah,
that, not
okay,
that,
okay.
not that.
But can you explain further?
It's like what's a thing that you will never like what's it called? Interact with, like a community or something.
LOL.
Makes sense. I get it, I get it. No, I get it. And this is coming from an LOL player.
My Little Pony?
No.
You know, growing up, I actually used to watch MLP
Yeah, same.
and Powerpuff
Same.
Girls.
I
Bro,
used to watch Barbie.
Bro, they were
bro.
great, man. I fucking. It was so entertaining.
No, you don't get it. I used to watch Barbie, bro.
Uh,
That
Powerpuff
shit
Girls
was
was
so
great,
good, man.
bro.
That
Honestly.
shit was good though. Like, have
Yeah.
you seen the Barbie movies? Like, god damn.
Oh.
I mean, if you're talking about a community, right?
Yeah,
Probably any community involving like a lot of
involving like
Chinese,
what?
Chinese. Is it
Yeah,
racist?
yeah, I get it.
I
I
don't
get it.
know.
No. That makes sense. That makes
As
sense.
for
It
things
definitely
I would
does.
never touch, right? So there's
Woman.
the. I mean, ironically. Okay, but like,
Alcohol and pork too. Yes.
okay, yeah, okay,
No,
yeah.
no. We don't count those. Like, if you're limited by religion, we don't count those.
I mean, drugs, obviously.
Okay,
That's the
no.
most obvious one, but okay, if you have to be like non-obvious, but like something somewhat niche,
Yeah,
Drugs, right? Do they
like
think about the
say,
marijuana?
shut the fuck
marijuana.
up. Okay, like say, I don't know, you could read all religious texts in the world, you know?
Uh-huh.
Would you touch, or like, would you go on that, you know?
What religious
Okay.
text?
Yeah, any.
I'm not religious at all.
Yeah, but like,
Uh,
to just learn what
I
they think
wouldn't.
about, you know?
I would probably
I wouldn't.
say.
All right, furries, doubly
I
so
would
because my city holds
probably say the Quran
the Quran.
because I've read the Bible before, and like out of all the ones that like I have not read or like have not understood yet, it will most likely be the Quran.
Okay, Fritu says furries. Okay, so the obvious one being drugs. If it has to be niche,
Yes, still.
Thanks, Jesus fuck.
it's very hard for me to say because I'm not sure. I definitely wouldn't be a furry though. Like, if I have a cat, I would not want to freak that motherfucker out by having a fursuit.
what was that character called again? Fucking the guy who like fucked the cat. I forgot the name. Shit.
Sean's no, shit. Fuck.
Sean. Why is his name Sean?
No,
Why
I
is his
forgot. I
name
forgot.
Sean?
I forgot.
Nah,
Yu-Gi-Oh
never
comes
mind.
to mind as well. What the fuck, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay, no.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh's community is really fucking shit.
Oh,
They're very defensive about a whole bunch of like useless ass stuff.
I mean, uh,
Such is the life when you interact with virgins. Look, I play League of Legends. I have a lot of creative insults to people.
I mean, I probably wouldn't go to like Tumblr. I would say that's
Oh,
pretty
you mean
ass.
the website? I thought you meant the water bottle.
No, I have Tumblrs. I own.
I thought you meant the water bottle. What
No.
the fuck? Why are you interacting with tumblers?
I really like things that keep my liquids cool and hot. Tumblr still, yeah, it still exists. They just
Surprised.
it just
Surprised
gone
it's still alive.
down a lot because they banned like 18 plus stuff.
Or-
Yeah, they kicked the butt. No, they didn't. It's just they lost a lot of people.
Users.
Yeah, they lost a lot of users. So, yeah.
Okay. Here's
I
a
mean,
very interesting thing.
something
then.
that I would never touch.
I think the one other thing that I will probably never touch is what's the word? It's not
Can you describe it?
Oh, I have a really niche one.
which is
motorcycle.
Oh,
Oh.
bro, those are fucking dangerous. Like, uh, especially
but-
after
okay,
seeing
okay,
Ansel.
Oh yeah, no,
Why is
that
this
motherfucker.
motherfucker crash because of a cat? Why
Oh yeah, no,
is...
this motherfucker, that motherfucker is like some very insane driving problem.
Okay, the cat part I understand. If it was a kitten, I would I would crash my car to save it too,
Hell
which
no,
already
bro.
Yeah, but
happened.
like
What
twice.
Which already happened.
You would really assume
Okay,
you would be able
twice
to
is just a
see
skill issue.
it.
how did it even happen? Jesus Christ, how did that even fucking happen, man? Like once is fine. It's like in the words of like what was that called again? It's like in the words of like who was that guy from fucking Far Cry again? The guy that was insane, Voss. Like the
Ah.
insanity. Okay. It's like Voss. Like what was that called again? One time is funny, two times is really fucking annoying. No, but like I think motorcycling is fine. I feel like motorcycling is really only bad if like uh you're purposely really
I
what's
think
that
it's
called?
really dangerous, man. Like,
I
I
think
like
it's really only
cycling, but motorcycling, I draw it at that.
yeah, okay, but here's the thing, right? If we're talking about motorcycling, are we talking about like the really like big ones, or are we talking about like, in general?
I guess the faster ones, like a fucking Hayabusa.
Oh yeah, the 500 like meter ones.
No. It's
500.
actually the turbo Hayabusa. So you need to attach a turbo to it. The Hayabusa and turbo Hayabusa is two different things.
Ah, I see.
It's more like an add-on to the
It's like the
already
V6
fast
engine.
Hayabusa.
Mm.
No, it's a V4. It's more like an inline four. Nobody really use V4.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
So, wait, Papa, what were you saying again? On a
What?
tangent, motorcycles at least have some purpose as a mode of transport. But what about hot air? Bro, imagine having hot air balloons in the fucking air and you collide. Like,
Kills you on your end. I don't
they're
fucking
a
know.
fun thing. They're not a thing you do all the time. That's how I see it, you know?
True.
Like, you ride one for fun. You don't ride it to get to and from work.
True.
I mean, okay. Here's an idea I had. So
Yeah.
instead of actually swapping a V6 into a fucking my minivan, I just put a Hayabusa engine.
Hell no, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
Motherfucker's gonna,
I just put two, one in the back, one
you're
in
gonna
front.
blow up.
No,
Look,
people
V.
already done
Look,
it,
V.
putting two engines in one car.
Look,
It's a
V.
thing.
I like you at all. I don't want one of the fucking like one of the ways I get to know you online is said person fucking explodes due to putting like dog shit engine. I
What
don't want
do you
that,
mean,
bro.
dog shit? Hayabusa is one of the most reliable
No.
engine.
I know. I meant like in a way where you put two engines in one that's just unstable.
It's
I don't.
not unstable if you know how to do it. Look,
Yeah,
I
but do
just
you
put
know
one
how to
engine
do
in
it?
the. I can learn. Learning is
Oh,
everything, right? We just talked about it. You have to
oh
fail to
Lord.
learn.
Yeah, but failing does not constitute failing and dying.
No. Look. Here's the benefit, right? If I die, I don't have to live anymore.
It's not how it works. That is not how it works.
Okay,
That is exactly how it
we used to
works.
generally think blimps are a good idea. Oh yeah, that was up until the fucking Hindenburg happened. The
Yep.
Hindenburg accident.
I love the
No,
Hindenburg
it's only
accident.
because they fill it with hydrogen because hydrogen is really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
I love the
Well, like
Hindenburg
that's how it
accident.
would go, you know. People want cheap stuff. That's just normal, you know. It's how planes work, doesn't it? Surely to it. Yeah, but planes they have wings. Cars do not exactly have a wing. You know, like one
I
side
mean,
has
there's
one engine,
flying car that
another side.
exists.
Yeah, but that motherfucker.
I mean, he's not wrong, you know.
Uh,
He's not necessarily wrong. Okay, anyways, what's a question I was gonna ask again? Shit, I forgot. Wait, I actually genuinely forgot. Oops.
Okay, since answer is not here, top 5 cars of all time, guys.
All right. What are we judging based off of? Price, performance, reliability?
Does your top 5 cars of all time that you think it will go down in history known as, the car? When we talk about it, it's like, damn, yeah, that car.
GTR.
Yeah, 100%.
Ford
Any
Mustang.
GTR, I feel like any GTR is like, what's it called? Gonna be talked about like no matter the time. I feel like.
Hmm.
I
Ford
mean, not a
Mustang,
lot of people
definitely.
know about the Ford Mustang.
Like,
The Ford Mustang in the car community is also known as like the crowd crasher, right?
sorry, the what?
Really? Huh.
Yeah, yeah. If you see a Ford Mustang, it's just known to like what's that called? Crash into the crowd when especially if in a takeover.
Huh.
Do you guys know what a takeover is?
No.
No.
Basically, okay, in American the car culture, right? They go to a traffic intersection and just take over the intersection and just fucking drift
Oh, that
there
Oh.
until like
fucking,
the
that's a
police
shit
come on.
move, bro. Oh, the dickhead move,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, yeah.
Car of all time has to
Asshole
be the
move.
Ferrari F2002. Okay, wait. Ferrari. Oh my fucking. Okay, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Jesus Christ.
Most
Yeah.
Ferraris, yeah.
No, like the F2002. This is what I think of when I think of F1. Legitimately.
Hmm. Interesting.
Wait, what do you think of F1?
Just search up Ferrari F2002.
Yeah, the noise or like
No,
what?
no, just the image of it. This is like what most
Oh
people
yeah,
think
no,
the
I know. Yeah,
an
that's
F1
the
car
default
is.
car.
Yeah. So it's like iconic, iconic actually.
This is the default car, bro. For what's it called?
F1.
Fucking F1.
Yeah,
Okay,
makes
the reason
sense.
why I would say Ford Mustang, right, is because it's just about the most influential like American car ever. Like, you can say everything else, oh this car, that car, but like it's the American car, you know? There isn't exactly much like when you think of American car, most people think Ford, you know? Like I'd say if you were to think of German or Italian car, that gets much harder actually. Because
Okay, okay. Here's my top 5 cars of all time.
okay.
GTR,
Okay.
definitely. Honda Civic,
Okay.
That's actually pretty good though.
Yeah, I know.
the Honda Civic,
Uh-huh.
the AE86, the Corolla. Uh, mm, what else? The Audi Quattro.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Wait, you're right. Audi Quattro is really good actually.
Audi Quattro, and then let's not forget the BMW E30,
Oh,
the E30 M3. Yeah, one of my dream car, but of course not with its original engine. Because the horsepower compared to nowadays is like way too low.
not necessarily car of all
But
time, but car name of all time goes to the Toyota Isis. Oh my.
what did he say?
Car name of all time goes to Toyota Isis. Because Isis. But what's your last car?
The E30 M3.
Ah. Oh yeah, that was. Fuck. I mean, for me, it's hard to name top 5 cars of all time. Like,
Honestly, the GT3 RS would be up there too if we had more space.
I would definitely
But it's so
say
overpriced.
the just the normal Porsche 911 That's one of the cars of all time. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Ford
Swedish
Mustang
policy.
too. No, but like the Porsche 911 is like what most people think of luxury cars and shit. And then I would
But I would agree
say,
with you that more people think of Lamborghini though.
yeah, I'm also gonna go on that. Like,
I mean, you see more SVJ than SV now in like any place.
okay, for like, for like Lamborghini, right? If I had to pick, it would either be the Aventador or the Countach. Most iconic cars.
Why? Why the Countach though?
I saw in Wolf of Wall Street. And it's like, damn.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay,
I
okay.
would give it to the.
I mean,
I would give
Huracan
it.
or
Okay, if you're talking
Aventador.
about Lamborghini, right? If we are just talking about Lamborghini,
Mm.
definitely the V12 Aventador, the all-wheel drive one, and the Murcielago, the Murcielago LP640.
Uh,
That one is the pure the V12 raw of it is it
okay.
just yells Italian.
Okay, so let's say, okay, I have Ford Mustang, Lamborghini Aventador, Mercedes CLR. Maybe I
CLR, you mean the like the
not code,
Jeep?
but car plane of all time. Oh my.
You mean a Jeep?
No, that's a G wagon. Oh, I was talking about the fucking flying Mercedes.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
I mean, okay, what was my list again? It was what, the Porsche
Ford
911,
Mustang.
Ford Mustang, then the Aventador, and then I'd have to say, fuck, the Toyota Camry. Legit, Toyota Camry. And let's put another one in there. Oh, fuck, it's hard. Uh, yeah, maybe the Honda Civic too. Like, if you were to say iconic cars, the Honda Civic and the Toyota Camry, literally very popular, most used, that
I
type of
don't
shit.
know about the Camry though, I'm gonna be honest. Although, hmm. Oh shit, I forgot about it. But okay, if I forgot about it, probably it's not that iconic. But the Lexus LFA.
Nah, I would say that, yeah, the Lexus LFA honestly looks like the
Yeah, but
GTR
it's not how it
R35's
looks though.
cousin. It's like the GTR
Do you know?
R35's cousin, you
Yeah,
know?
okay. It has a V10 engine, right? But that V10 engine only weighs like a V6 engine.
Okay.
And it's the size of an V8 engine.
Okay. Interesting.
That's why it's so iconic. Like the engineering done on that. Toyota for every unit make on that car, Toyota
Mhm.
lose money.
Wait, what?
Yeah. For every unit sold, Toyota is actually losing money on that.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's how iconic it is.
Oh, right. Didn't think of it
Oh,
that way.
and for the carbon fiber body of the car,
Mm-hmm.
they spend like they don't trust any manufacturer to build it, so they build a 3D loom to weave the carbon fiber.
Oh my god. Okay, that is. I mean, if I was like a deep car person, yeah, maybe, but like you would have all these niche type of cars. But if you were just a normal person looking into it, it would be, the
True, true.
obvious hypercars, you know, Yeah. Oh yeah, the Corvette too. That's definitely something
Ooh,
people because uh Lightning
which
McQueen was a
Corvette though?
Corvette C6. I'm pretty sure.
I forgot.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen's a C6 Corvette. So yeah, that's why it's also very iconic. Like, genuine answers maybe the Vantage.
Ooh, Aston Martin
Oh
Vantage.
yeah, I
Aston
completely
Aston
forgot about
isn't that
Aston Martin.
appreciated.
Okay, I would say it's. I would say Aston Martin is like a luxury brand. Like, okay, if you ask someone, oh, do you like a random person? Oh, do you know Lexus? They say, I know what a Lexus is, but I don't know what. Like they wouldn't know
Okay,
it's
I know where you are.
like they wouldn't know it's a subsidiary of fucking Toyota. You know, they just know
I,
it.
yeah.
So Aston Martin is like up there in the cars that you don't really know, but you also know that type of shit. Like, you would know that James Bond drove
Yeah.
in Aston Martin, but nothing much else. AMG GT.
Ooh, I only seen that one IRL.
AMG
I have a
GTR.
picture of AMG GT. Wait, don't you seen it too, right? The AMG GT.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it too. The GTR AMG. Jesus Christ, why is the fucking front so big?
Which car?
The AMG GT.
To hold a lot of the V8 engine. It's really long, right?
Yeah, it's long as fuck.
Yeah.
It looks comically long.
But right, here's the thing. The engine itself built, you can hold up to like at least 1,000 horsepower with just the engine itself.
Wouldn't it be very front heavy though? Like, all the weight's in the front. So the weight distribution's a bit fucked.
Hmm. Bubble. Are you okay?
I don't think Bubble's here.
I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about cars besides the basics. So y'all have fun.
Alright. I mean, me neither. You know, I just went to like one event with V about cars. Okay, wait, what other could I talk about? Harmful materials.
Right.
All right,
What?
what do you all think is the next big harmful material? Okay, to give examples, right? Like our parents, grandparents, they had lead and asbestos, and now,
Microplastic.
right now, we have plastic. So, what do you think could come next?
Hmm.
Silicon.
Probably, yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
but wouldn't
say.
that go into plastic?
Is it
In
though?
in a way, it is. It's a subsidiary of plastic. So yeah,
Does
technically,
Teflon count?
it's a
What's
plastic.
Teflon?
Fuck. Is Teflon a plastic? Wait.
Synthetic fluoropolymer. Yeah, polymer plastic.
Yeah, it's a plastic. I was gonna say.
I mean,
You know, or gas stoves. Gas.
Are
Wait,
they
what? I'm sorry. What? Gas stoves. I'm unsure how that would work.
gas
Actually,
stoves? Hmm. What about things that can replace metal? What could replace metal? I don't think.
I mean the most popular one that is like coming up of like graphene, fucking carbon nanotubes, but like those are like way in the future type shit. You know,
Yeah. What was that one item that's like black and like everyone uses it again?
Velcro.
No.
carbon
The
fiber.
other one. Yeah. That one.
That's it. A carbon fiber. I mean, carbon fiber in the end is just carbon too, no?
Yeah.
Or gas.
It's
I don't think people realize how bad gas stoves are. Obviously, gas, but also it's always. I mean, that's just. Yeah, but it's natural gas like ethane, methane. Those are natural gases, you know. And like, I mean, you don't really want to huff it and puff it. Would that even be something you could get high off?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, you did biology and chemistry, right?
No, I didn't.
Well, man, I'm trying.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not do bio because I thought it was too boring. It's also like one of the like few subjects I'm really fucking dog shit at. So I just
See.
never bothered.
Okay. So, how do you feel about like?
Wait. Okay, it's not considered as a material, but what
Okay.
about like space debris?
Oh, like just
Hmm.
crashing into Earth
Does it make
or like
sense?
entering Earth?
Yeah. Not necessarily crashing, but like it would be so bad that like sending people up to space would be like nearly impossible or like hard.
I mean, isn't that just like the somewhat of the state of like space travel of like space right now? Like, there's so
Yeah.
many things orbiting the Earth, like satellites and shit. There's actually a lot of fucking rubbish
But
up
people are
there.
still doing it every day though.
Yeah, so it hasn't gotten that bad actually. If people are still
Yeah.
doing it. I mean, there have been cases of that happening to the ISS, but it's not like severe. It's like minor stuff. Research papers are just coming out, but they're all not looking good. I mean,
Are we really surprised that space is pretty after all? Like,
no, for like gas.
okay, to be fair, it's still pretty shit.
I mean, realistically, you have to accept that at some point, I'm all for induction. Just need to figure out how walks work. Yeah, you cannot convince like the fucking 50-year-old Asian uncle working in the back of a restaurant smoking a cigarette that he can't use a fucking wok because he needs to use an induction stove. You look at you like you're fucking crazy.
How would they make good noodles?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, for induction cooking, right? I think finding things
Induction
that
cooking.
work with induction cooking is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I never tried
Because
induction
like
cooking
at
before.
some point you gotta realize you just need an air fryer.
I don't think air fryer works for everything.
Yeah, but
more
it's
specifically
it can
for,
solve a
you know,
decent amount of problems, honestly. And I'm gonna
it
tune out for the
can, but
night.
it's not gonna solve your problems 24/7.
And it's gonna tune out for the night. Thanks for the podcast. It's very good. Okay, thanks for you too. I mean, gaspy. I mean, who would have thought? You know, like it is one of the big ways of pollution, right? Like
Yeah.
ethane, methane released by like livestock and shit. So, I mean, if it counts as pollution, it would be harmful. So, yeah, that's kind of a given.
It is kind of a given.
Okay. Let me think. What about like there's a bunch of abandoned cars or like lithium, you know? Because right now electric vehicle is a thing, right?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, imagine this. There's some company that's not completely committed in making electric vehicles because they say electric vehicle is not the future yet. because of like how in the winter weather electric stuff just like goes bad
Yeah.
because of like battery, and like Tesla takes treat or like feel their efficiency went down as much when if it's in the winter. So that's why like Toyota and like a lot of cars haven't gone into like full EV. They are just focusing on hybrid. So let's say that actually happens and we are on like hydrogen cars instead. What would we do with all those like lithium batteries and stuff?
Hmm.
Die.
There's probably gonna be fucking waste dumps. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. And then the water we drink will be like filled with a bunch of lithium, and that's like 100% not good for us.
oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it also counts for like general electronics, right? Because they all got lithium batteries. Like
Mhm.
Not
our
all,
phones
but like most.
nowadays,
Not all.
our phones got lithium ion batteries nowadays. Most of them,
Mm-hmm.
unless you're a fucking dinosaur, somewhat. So that
You
really
just
like
carry a
changes
battery
it.
pack around.
Yeah, yeah, and like power banks too. Like literally that, you know.
Yeah, my brake.
You brick.
So,
Us don't read the risk in it.
oh, bro, it is brick. Okay, I can definitely see how that would be like a harmful, like the next generation's harmful thing. Because right now, we sort of don't have to worry about it. We're on like the area of like innovation.
Mhm.
But the bad part about innovation is that we're thinking about how to progress further, not how do we progress further and stop this shit from being waste. That's like a big problem I see.
I mean, that's up to the ecology scientists, no? Like the material science scientists and stuff.
I guess you're right.
We study programming, bro. We can't just programming. If lithium battery, delete file system 32.
It would be really funny.
Do while lithium exists.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I got like one more topic before we can, stop and rest because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. All right. The most
Oh.
important one. Ah, yes. Y'all wanted this. AI and content
Oh, boy.
creation.
Oh my god.
So,
It's taking over all our jobs, man. So we're gonna go work at McDonald's.
okay, so we all see, right, those those AI influencers you see online?
Yeah.
What are the chances that you see those taking over?
I mean, Quibble Cop's trying to do that, but it's not successful, obviously.
Yeah.
For
Okay,
now.
but there is
No one watches
something like
content
that,
anymore,
right?
so
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I mean, you can train. Wait, there's that one website, C.ai, right?
yeah.
So
Character AI thing.
yeah. So somewhat like a personalized thing for you. And imagine AI can just do that all the time. Would that still would human made content still exist?
Yes. I feel like okay. The thing
You know?
is, right? AI made content and human made content are fundamentally extremely different. Since like they're completely different things. Like you can feel like one has soul and one doesn't. You get it?
Oh yeah. It's also like, can it also help? You know? Like say you're doing a menial task, like okay, subtitling. God knows it takes me a long time. You know?
But the thing is, subtitling already has AI.
No,
Yeah.
but like actual good ones. Like
I
say
mean,
you say the word fuck and then you say the word for duck. Would it type FEE and then duck? Or would it just type F duck? You know? Like F
I
hyphen
mean,
duck.
that just require a lot of model training. And like what you actually means. If
Yeah.
you want a AI model to like actually say the word you are saying, if you want the AI model to say the words you're actually saying, I feel like you just have to honestly train your own AI model.
True. It's also not okay. I wouldn't say it's like easy, but it's definitely not as hard as everyone thinks it is.
Do you think AI is okay? From the general perspective, right? Is AI good or bad? Like limited upsides, limited
depends on how you
downsides, or
use it, but
unlimited upsides, unlimited downsides?
Here's
I
what I always believe. There's always is everything is always a dual-edged sword.
yeah. I feel like there's no good or bad with AI. It's just like how you use it, you know.
Yeah, it's up to how you use it. And like mm. So okay, AI and then that can make like content infringement, right? You seen how people just use the artist music stuff to like
Yeah.
you seen the guy who used drop a new music with like Drake voice. Like, dude, what the hell?
Okay, yeah,
That's
actually.
it's a gray area that we actually like haven't really figured out yet. But still,
One thing I also think about, right, is
mhm.
you ever see that one Drew Gooden video? Or like the snippet of the video is like, why are we in a rush to replace everything humankind has made with AI stuff? You know?
I've heard of that video. I haven't watched it, but I heard of that video.
It really makes you think like uh we all want to get in on the new fad that we're too focused on that rather than the things we already have, you know?
True.
I think that's kind of fucked.
Yeah. But you know what? Like, also, what can you do about it?
And okay, so you know how there's like the saying, right? Money amplifies what kind of person you were.
Yeah.
What about AI? Like how you use AI? How will that change how you interact with like, search engines and stuff, and interact with other people? You know?
I mean, okay. Mm, me? I mean it in school. I generally don't code anymore. I don't code anymore. I just throw it into ChatGPT and they make it for me.
What's it
It's
called?
really good.
Okay. So my sister's boyfriend is a coder in like one of the big companies in Malaysia.
Uh-huh.
He said that coding right now, typically you don't even need to write your own shit
Yeah,
because like what's it called?
Stack Overflow.
PC, your PC just takes care of everything. That's not even a joke.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the AI just straight up like they don't even give a shit anymore. That what's it called? AI is like the one like making it as long as like the code works. You know, they really do not give a shit.
That's why there's a lot of tech company lay off right now.
Yep.
So relearning programming is actually like just a tool for us to like start SaaS.
yeah. Software as a service. One other interesting thing about is perception of time. So
Oh man.
there is a saying or like a thing I've read about, right? The
Mhm.
first 20 years of your life are like the slowest years of your life.
Real.
It is
And then it speeds up a bit.
a
Like
bit,
like say
bruh.
you're going from 21 to 40. That feels so much shorter than 0 to 20. And like, say you're talking to like an 80-year-old person, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You ask them about their childhood, they will probably remember a lot of it. But then you ask them, oh, what did you eat for breakfast yesterday? I don't know. You know?
Okay, you want to know. Okay, if you okay, I the breakfast yesterday, I didn't expect that, but I will expect you to ask what did they do in their 20s or like something.
I mean, it's
But if
okay. No, you go.
if you're asking about like what do you eat for breakfast yesterday, right? That's I feel like that's because it's not a part of a core memory.
True.
Like, okay, Dudri, what do you eat for breakfast yesterday?
Didn't eat breakfast.
Okay, what do you eat for lunch yesterday?
2 fried chicken chop and fries.
Oh my lord, he actually
Okay,
remembers all of it. We
this
call
guy
we
is
call
fat.
What the fuck?
This guy is just fat at this point.
What
this guy
the
is
Oh yeah,
fuck?
bro. I gonna have my usual order of McDonald's offer like B menu.
Oh,
my usual for McDonald's. I can't.
oh my
I
goodness.
can't. It's so funny.
Oh, we are cooked in the head.
Okay,
Yeah.
more of like yeah, but that's the point. It's not a part of your core memory.
Okay, wait. What if I ask like, what were the things you learned in your 40s? You know?
Probably not a lot.
Yeah.
You know, in general, people right from after the 20s they graduate, like you said,
Huh?
work, sleep, repeat.
Yeah, I think that goes into the general comment of like the rat race, you know? You guys
Yeah,
know what the rat race is?
uh-huh.
Awful.
Hmm?
You know, are you aware about what the rat race is?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
like
like
the what's it called? The balance of like fucking not the balance, sorry, it's like the work, culture.
you just go to work. Okay, I think the easiest way to say this is like, you know, Larry from the Amazing World of
Yeah.
Gumball. Yeah, there was this. You know, the one time he was like losing it, and he like walked into
Yeah.
the ocean. I
Yeah.
get up, I work. I get up, I go to work. I work all day. I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I go to work. I work all day. I go home, I go to sleep. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's it. You know, which is honestly, I think it's pretty sad. Like the
I
current
mean,
state
it's
of,
real though, that's the thing.
yeah, it reflects real life a lot. I really think that I okay, I would not want that to be me, you know?
I mean,
Like,
sometimes you don't have a choice. That is the life that you
yeah,
you get.
but you can always choose to like make better with our free time. Like, to say instead of like, I don't know, watching fucking Naruto for 10 hours a day, you could go outside and talk to someone.
Okay, see, some
It's
people don't have the
it's
luxury of that. You know how in Japan
mhm,
they have like black companies and stuff? Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
Oh
But I
yeah,
think if you
in Japan, right? The
uh
company, your experience doesn't carry over to like the other company.
Nope.
I mean, that's also one reason why I would not, like, legitimately would not want to live in Japan. Visit, maybe. Live, fuck no.
No, okay. Live in Japan is fine as long as you are an entrepreneur, you're a boss. As long as you don't work in Japan, does
Hmm.
it make sense?
I guess somewhat.
Working in Japan is really fucking awful. Like the experience is just horrible.
Honestly, you wouldn't work in Singapore as well.
True.
I mean, yeah. So it's like the the core concept of like jobs right now. It's I think we can all agree it fucking sucks.
Yeah, in general.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Sure. Whatever. My sister is actually considered a fresh graduate, I guess.
Uh-huh.
25 years old, 26. I don't know. She does have her
Okay.
birthday today. I don't care. Her salary right now as not a lot. Okay, microbiologist,
Uh-huh.
fresh graduate in a company. Guess how much her salary is?
I don't know. Like
Just make a guess.
3K a month.
Yeah, 3K. I was like, what? As a microbiologist too as well, by the way.
You went to college, you did all that, and now you get 3K. Only 3K.
Yeah.
Like it's the concept of
That's what got
selling.
me really thinking of like, oh, okay, I study coding. I should really make a game or like SaaS to like start fucking sell that shit to like make money
Yeah,
instead.
yeah, I think like selling something, like obviously it takes time, is better than selling your time.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I do this actually. Honestly, like
So
even.
Dodri, when we selling the stuff,
Bro.
Oh my god! I need to start
so
selling
Dodri,
sunglasses. It
you
is.
remember what you promised me? Yeah. You start a business, you hook me up, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you two. Can I join in?
This motherfucker. Jesus Christ, you.
I don't
Can I
care.
join
Right?
it?
Hey, if there's money, I'm taking it.
I don't fucking know. If I find something like a problem and I need help, I'll ask you guys, see if you're down. See if you can make it to business.
Yeah, no. We require 50% of the company and you get 0%.
Bro, what in the Facebook dilution? Like you watch the that one Mark Zuckerberg movie, right? The Social
The
Network.
one.
The Social Network.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
So you like Andrew Garfield's character is like his shares get diluted a lot, you know, and then
Yeah.
so he's like forced out of the company, that type of shit.
And he lost the thing as well, no?
Mm.
Like the lawsuit.
Yeah. Which I think, I mean, I didn't lose money in that, so I don't really care. If I did, I would care more, but I didn't. So well.
You know how they make a movie about Facebook, right?
Yeah.
We should make one about Amazon and sell it to Amazon.
Oh my god.
You should let them premiere in Amazon Prime. We make a movie about Jeff Bezos.
Oh my god. Bruh. So like yeah.
That's all
I
for the first episode, I guess.
Yeah. Sure. All right. I guess we're ending it here because
We need more racists in the couple next one.
Yo, chill.
I mean, next time we can get Ayano and fucking I don't know
Okay, it's fine.
Ansel, Chris.
Let's go. We try to get Kanye West on here.
I mean, didn't he have
We
the
need
whole
his
thing?
alternate. We need his alternate. What's that called?
Yee.
Alternate
Alternate
ego.
persona.
Yeah.
Yee.
Oh my god.
So do you want to be a music producer yet? You know, the other time, Dudri was like asking me about what he should study in like college or stuff, right? He
Did
was
you
so
tell him
confused.
music?
I show him like what the possible career is like listed there, and then there's like music producer. And like, you can say stuff you want on the internet. Nobody will say anything.
Oh my
I mean-
god. I swear to god.
I mean, like like he did do this.
If you told me like what is my dream career, it would have to be something like a a combination of Shroud, Linus Tech Tips, and Kanye West.
So a racist, a tech user, and a pro gamer.
A pro gamer and racist are the same thing. The fuck you talking about?
No, Faker's not racist.
That you know
How
of.
sure are you?
Yeah, do you know Korean? Like, you know, do you watch
No,
his streams?
No, okay. Here's the thing. I don't think someone who knows the exact timer of like enemy ultimates, like what was I calling him, down to the perfect millisecond from items, is racist. He's spending too much time in the game, bro.
Okay, but are you talking about racist or hateful racist? Because like, okay,
Prob-
if
the
you
hateful
are
one.
able to identify someone based on their race, exactly like, oh, okay, that guy's not
That's a-
Japanese, he's actually from fucking Macau.
I
You
don't think
know?
that's racist. It just means that you're
No,
a fucking
no,
idiot.
no, no, no. Being racist means you can identify people of all colors. You know, you gotta stop with this casual racism. You know, level up competitive, okay?
I don't want to.
Oh my god.
I don't want to though.
Well, this is this is the issue with racism.
We should stop. We should stop.
Yeah,
We should
we
stop.
should
We should
stop.
stop.
Okay.
We should stop. All right.
All right.
Getting cancelled at the end.
Oh, only at the end?
Oh my God.
All right. Thank you all for joining us on the first episode of how I don't know how many. I don't even know if this is gonna keep going, but like, yeah. All right. Thank you all. See you next time.